Hi, this is Kevin with Naples Lawn Service, and I got a video for you today on the John Deere 3025E, and we're going to talk about ballast and how much ballast that you might need. Okay, I've had this tractor for about a year now. I'll tell you how my ballast works on this particular tractor. This is John Deere 3025E. I ordered it with the loader and the bucket, and you got to have so much ballast for that. So what the dealer said is, hey, I got to put water in your tires right from the get-go. So he said, you know, unless you don't want it in there. I'm like, no, put it in. So he put water in my tires. I'm in South Florida, it doesn't freeze, so he just put straight old tap water in there. I guess other parts of the country they use beet juice and all sorts of other things, but here in South Florida it's just water. So anyway, he put water in my tires here. Okay, what you do is he filled them to 75% capacity. Okay, so that comes out to 29 gallons of water in that tire. Okay, 29 gallons of water, and water weighs 8.3 pounds, so that's about per gallon, so that's about 240 pounds. So I got 240 pounds of water in each tire, so that's 480 pounds. Okay, then I ordered this box blade. Now I don't use the box blade a lot, but I do use it some. But what the box blade does is I could have either got a ballast box hauling around all these weights, or I could just get a box blade, and then I'd have something to ballast me out a little bit, and also something that I could use. Okay, so this box blade weighs 400 pounds. So now you take your 480 in your tires and you add the box blade. Now you're 480 plus 400, so you're 880 pounds. Okay, I also got this eye match. This eye match is really nice. This here weighs another 45 pounds. Okay, so you got your tires, you got your box blade, and now you're up to 880 plus 45, so you're up to 925 pounds now of ballast, and that is sufficient. And the other thing about having the eye match is you can change out all your attachments really easy, quick and easy. All you got to do is just pop up this lever and pop up this lever and lower her down, and they just rest on these bushings. So you don't have to hook up your attachments every time. So this is great anyway to have. And then the box blade with the eye match and the tires, you're 925 pounds of ballast. Now, and I just leave this box blade on all the time, and then if I do need it, it's there. Now they say that that these are supposed to lift 1,300 pounds is what your lifting capacity is, and that's if it's tucked in a certain direction, and otherwise it's around 900. But 900 to 1,380 or somewhere in there is how much you can lift. Now I have filled this bucket full many times with dirt and lifted it all the way up and drove down the driveway. See how long our driveway is here, back and forth. Okay, so I have hauled this stuff back and forth 10 miles an hour, never had a problem. Okay, so I filled this bucket full many times, never had a problem. Run the tractor fast, slow, ran the bucket high, whatever. Also, we just pulled a motor off a boat. See this boat over here? We pulled a motor off that boat, the Yamaha 250 horsepower, it weighs 550 pounds. Yanked that motor right up, drove it all around, drove it over this hill over here, loaded it in the back of somebody's truck, and sold them the motor. So anyway, so it was no problem carrying that motor around with I had my pallet forks when they did that. Okay, so I've lifted all sorts of loads with this, with ballast setup, and it's working good for me. So, you know, it's just a very inexpensive way. Instead of getting the ballast boxes full of weights, just get water or beet juice or whatever in your tires. Get this eye match. You're going to want the eye match anyway, and then slap your box blade on there. The box blade's about $1,400, and the eye match is $400. So that's just about what your prices are. But that's what I would recommend for ballast. It works for me, and I'm sure it'll work for you. And to me, it was better than buying the ballast box and filling it full of sand or whatever they do. putting weights in it and then taking that on and off. I just like having this box blade on here. And anyway, so if you're going to ballast your tractor, that's one way that you can do it. That's my recommendation, and there's lots of ways you can do it. But get your water in your tires or whatever you're going to have. Get your eye match. Those are two things you want to have anyway. And then instead of the ballast box, you can just have this box blade, and then you'll have it for other jobs anyway. So that's your video today. If you like the video, hit the like, and if you want to subscribe, I got a lot more videos coming out on the John Deere 3025E.